Hello, good morning, welcome, happy Friday. Apparently it's a snow day for all of you folks with kids out there. Good luck. It is 7:30 on the dot, so we'll wait a minute or two and then we'll get started. Today we do need dumbbells, we need a bench or a chair of some sort, and we do need, if you want to grab like 2 face cloths or towels. Sounds kind of funny, but if you're working against a slippery surface, we do need those. You can also use like paper towel, anything that will rub against like a wood floor, and be able to slide those against it. I'm going to be using a med ball, so if you do have one of those, that's great. Unfortunately, my floors, well, not unfortunately, because obviously they're gym floors, but they don't have that slippery surface, so I am going to use a med ball instead of sliders. I think that's all we really need today. Again, dumbbells, a chair for step ups, as well as to raise the shoulders on for hip raises, and yeah, sliders, a med ball, or some type of makeshift sliders. We'll get into the warm-up in about 20 seconds. Wait and see if anybody else is joining. How's everybody feeling today? Are we sore? Are we rested? Energized? Let me know. If you do have a band as well, that would be great to grab because we are going to use it in the warm-up. If you don't have one though, we can do all of the exercises without, no worries. So we'll start with just some opposite toe touches. And we'll do some hip circles as well. So just opening up those hips. Is it cold out? No. School's canceled.
Yeah, pretty boring.
Yeah. And we'll do some hip circles just standing. So bringing those hips forward and then pressing that bum into the back wall. All right, we're going to grab those bands if you have them. No worries. Again, if not, you're going to do the exact same exercise without. So we're going to make sure that band is above the knees. So we want them on our quads. You don't want them resting on the knee joint. We're just going to do some side steps. So we're staying nice and low here. We don't want to be standing. We want to be in that squat position, and we're just going from left to right. Perfect. We're going to stand here. If you want to hold on to something, we're going into some glute kickbacks. So kicking that right foot back, coming to standing position, and going again with the right. So goal here is to keep those hips stabilized while we send that foot back, squeezing the glute at the top of the movement. We're going to go for about 10 on the right, and then we'll do 10 on the left. We'll go for about 3 more. And switch sides. Again, if you need to hold on to something for balance, that works. We'll do about 3 more here. Good job. We'll come down onto hands and knees into tabletop. Nice flat back. We're gonna do some some fire hydrants. So we're bringing right knee or left knee out to the side, pretending like we're peeing on that fire hydrant and coming back to center. Again, we want those hips facing the floor. We're gonna do about 10 again on the left and 10 on the right. Just warming up the glutes here. And switch sides. Depending on how much resistance your band has, it's going to make it a little bit more challenging or less challenging. And we'll go to some kickbacks. So pressing that foot out, again, keeping the hips facing the floor. Back should stay flat. And switch after you've done about 10. We'll do the same thing other side. Good job. All right. We're going to stand up. You can take that band off. Glutes should be warm. We're just going to jog on the spot here. Get that heart rate up a little bit, and then we'll begin. Last up, actually, we're just going to get on our backs, and we're going to do some body weight glute bridges. So heels are glued to the floor, squeezing that pretend block in between the knees as we drive the hips up, pinching that penny between the bum cheeks. We're going to go for about 12 to 15. You can also add the band or not. Nice job. All right, we're gonna get into the workout. We've got a superset to start, so that just means doing those 2 exercises back to back, and then we'll get the break after. We've got 3 rounds of 12 to 15 reps of each. We've got a dumbbell sumo squat and side step ups. So for a dumbbell sumo squat, we're going to grab 1 heavy weight or 2 lighter weights if you don't have one heavier. So for the sumo squat, it's a little bit different than our typical squat. We've got a wider stance. Feet are facing the corners of the room. We're squatting down to pick up that weight, and we're driving through those heels to stand all the way up. Knees are tracking over those toes, so we don't want them to cave in, and heels are digging through the ground. So again, we're going for 12 to 15 reps as we lower the bum down, sinking nice and low, and then we're going into side step ups. So for side step ups, you're gonna grab the bench here, and instead of your traditional step up where you're facing the bench, you're actually going to be parallel to the bench. So stepping up with that left foot, driving through the heel of the left foot to come to standing position. We're going for 12 to 15 reps on the left, and then you'll switch and we'll go 12 to 15 on the right. We want that heel planted on the bench, driving up, and a nice slow descent. So 12 to 15 on the left, 12 to 15 on the right. Add weight if you feel comfortable with the movement. We will begin whenever you grab those weights. Again, 1 heavier weight, or you can do 2 lighter, whatever you'd prefer for those sumo squats. You want to start with step ups? Okay. We will go whenever you're ready. 12 to 15 reps. Let's do it. Nice wide stance for 2. Yeah, move it wherever. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice. 9, 10, 11, 12. Sinking that bum down nice and low. 13, 14, and 15. Good job. Then you'll go right into those side step ups. You sure? Yeah. Will that even work? I can also grab the box from the other room. All right, we're going for 12 to 15 on the left, driving through that heel for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that working leg should be the one that's planted. 10. And switch out sides once you're done. 12 to 15 on the left. Going right into the other side. And grab a drink once you're done both exercises. We're going for round 2 after you catch your breath. Opportunity to up your weight this round if it felt too easy for the first one. So same thing. We're going to go in about 30 seconds. All right, whenever you're ready. Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11. Sinking the bum down nice and low. Good job. Side step ups are next. Little to no rest in between. Then you'll get your break after. All right. Remember, if a chair or a bench is too much incline, use the stairs, use the textbook, something with a little less steepness. 13, 14, and last one. Good job. Grab a drink. Got one more round, just like that. How are we feeling? Feeling like 15 reps is a lot? Good, same. All right. Last round, whenever you're ready. Starting with those sumo squats. Good job. Into those side step ups. Remember, it's also okay if you want to stop at that 12th mark, or even if you're getting fatigued by 10, listen to your body. Almost there. Nice. Grab that drink. We're done with those 2 exercises. We're moving on to the next. All right. So we've got a glute bridge up next. For this one, we did them in the warm-up. So same thing, you can do it with body weight, or you can add weight, whatever you prefer. But our backs are going to be flat against the ground. You can do them against a bench if you'd rather, with your shoulders elevated. Feet are nice and close to the bum. We're pretending like we're squeezing that block in between the knees as we drive the hips up. Penny squeezed between the bum cheeks, belly button drawn into the spine. So we don't want to just flail those hips up. It's slow and controlled. Curl that tailbone under as we drive the weight up. Again, dumbbell can sit on the pelvis, or you can do a body weight. We're doing 12 to 15 reps. You can also do it with a barbell if you are at the gym. Second exercise, we've got curtsy lunges. We've got 12 to 15 reps per side. So this type of lunge definitely targets the glute a bit more than your typical lunge. What we're doing is we're starting with that athletic stance. So feet are about shoulder width apart. We're stepping that foot instead of directly back. We're coming out to the side behind that front leg. Coming back up to reset and stepping back behind that front leg. If that doesn't work well for you, you can stick to your typical reverse lunge. We're doing 12 to 15 on the left and then 12 to 15 on the right. If you want to grab onto something for support, for balance, and complete the movement that way, that's great as well. Let's grab our weights and we will get into it. All right, starting off with that glute bridge. If you'd rather add a band too around the quads, that can help create a little bit more tension as well. Let's do it. 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Nice. Going right into those curtsy lunges. Little to no rest in between. We got 12 to 15 on one side, and then we'll switch. Good job. Right into the other side. Good job. Grab that drink. We got 2 more rounds just like that. Starting off with those glute bridges again. Back is flat against the floor. Going whenever you're ready, whenever you feel recovered. If you need to take an extra few seconds, that's a-okay. We're going for the same thing. 1, 2, 3, good job. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good. 13, 14, and last one. Nice. Right into those curtsies, with or without weight. Grab onto something for balance. Almost there. Good job. Got one more round. Just like that. My glutes are on fire. You're all doing amazing. All right, same thing, final round. Let's go for 1, 2, 3, nice. 4, 5, really pinching that penny between the bum cheeks. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Good job. Going into our curtsies, final time for these. Almost there. Good job. Grab that drink. We've got another superset coming up. We've got RDLs and single leg hip raises. RDLs are a super important movement to make sure that you're doing correctly in terms of form. So if you have any questions about your own form, please message me and I can definitely steer you in the right direction. So for this one, again, it's pretty easy to injure yourself. So just make sure that you are being careful with the movement, especially before you add weight. I'm actually going to go over the proper body mechanics before adding weight. So we just want to make sure that our shoulders are rolled down and back. We're starting in that standing position, so feet are about hip width apart here, a little bit narrower than our typical squat. So what we're doing is we're tracing those legs all the way down to the shins till about mid-shin, and we want a nice flat back, okay? So we shouldn't be caving here trying to touch our toes. Nice flat back till we get about mid-shin. We never want to be arching over. So the whole goal with the RDL or Romanian deadlift is to have that nice flat back, pressing the bum into the back wall as we bring those weights down all along our shins. So the weight should stay nice and close to the shins. We want to be painting our legs with those dumbbells as we press the bum into the back wall. So this is a hinge, not a squat. All right? So if you want to, if you feel comfortable with the movement, you're going to add dumbbells, and we're going to do the exact same thing, tracing those dumbbells all the way along those legs, nice flat back, and then coming up to standing position. Shoulders should be rolled down and back the entire time, and chin should be tucked. So we're going for 12 to 15 reps there, and then we've got a single leg hip raise. So we've done glute bridges and hip raises already today. This time we're eliminating one leg out of the situation. So shoulders are going to be elevated up on that bench or that chair. You can also do this one from the ground, no worries. We're taking away one foot, coming down, driving up for 12 to 15 reps on the left, and then we'll switch and do 12 to 15 on the right. So goal is to tap that bum down, driving up. If that doesn't work well for you, you're going to do the same thing, but planting both feet on the ground. Let's do it. Starting with those RDLs. Again, don't add weight if you don't feel comfortable. Maybe just practice painting. Which ones do you want? 25s? I have 120 somewhere. Okay. Oh yeah, that's the one that I threw off the bench. All right, let's get into it. Sure, it doesn't matter. All right, starting with those RDLs for 12 to 15 reps. Nice and slow. Pretend like you're juicing grapefruits between the armpits, so they want lots of tension there. Keeping the dumbbells nice and close to the body as we're pressing the bum into the back wall. Good job. Going into the single leg hip raises next for 12 to 15 on the left and then 12 to 15 on the right. If you don't have a bench or a chair, you're going to lie those shoulders flat on the ground. Nice job. Grab a drink. I am a sweaty mess. All right, round two, just like that. Maybe round one, you stuck without dumbbells. Maybe round two, you add some. Maybe you just want to get the form down first. All of that is great. All right, going into those RDLs whenever you're ready. Nice flat back. Shoulders rolled up, down, and back for 1. 2, hinging at the hips. 3, 4, nice. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Keep those dumbbells nice and close to the body. 14 should be scraping the shins. And 15. Into those single leg hip raises. Whew. Good job. Whew. I got one more round, just like that. Hopefully everyone's doing okay. I am out of breath, as you can tell. Last round. Then we got a little finisher, and we're done. All right, back into those RDLs. Final time, final chance to up your weights, but again, don't want you adding weight if you're not comfortable with the movement. Nice flat back before we begin, and let's go. Really pressing that bum into the back wall, exaggerate it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Nice. Final time for hip raises. Good job. Awesome. All right, we've got that finisher, and then we're done. Not really looking forward to that though. We got walking lunges and hamstring curls. That's what we need the sliders for. Or if you have a med ball, that's great. We're doing 15 reps, and then we're dropping to 12 of each, and then 10 of each, 8 of each, 6 of each, and 4 of each. So it's like a countdown workout. And we're doing 15 reps of the walking lunges per side, remember? And then 15 hamstring curls with whatever you have, whether that be a med ball or those sliders that I was referring to. For the walking lunges, if you don't have a lot of space to work with, I would work with either what you got or do alternating forward lunges. So walking lunges, if that doesn't work well for you either, you're going to grab onto something for support, maybe a wall, and again, you're doing forward lunges. Coming forward, you go for 15 on the left and then switch and do 15 on the right. That back knee drops as the front leg comes forward, knees tracking directly over those toes. If you do have room, you're going to be walking, coming to reset each time. You're going for 15 per side, so 30 total. If you want to add weight, if you feel advanced, you can definitely do so. Second exercise, we've got hamstring curls with either sliders or a med ball. So I'm going to use a med ball. If you have 2 pieces of paper towel or 2 face cloths, you're going to put them underneath your feet and use those for support. So you'll prop the hips up, and it's hard for me to show you without, but you're digging those heels into the ground. Just make sure that you watch the tutorial video. You're digging those heels into the ground as you bring the knees in, working the backs of the legs or the hamstrings. So it's going to look like this, but you're just keeping those feet flat on the floor, and you can either prop the hips up for an extra challenge or keep them down if you don't need that extra challenge. So it's going to look like this as you have those pieces of paper towel or face cloth sliding against your wooden floor or your ceramic floor, a slippery surface. So again, 15 reps of each. The lunges are per side. We're going 15, 12, 10, 8, 6, 4. I'm trying to get it done as quick as we can. You want to start with hamstring curls?
Sure.
Okay. So technically 30 lunges. Let's do it. I'm at 10, 20 to go. Got 5 left. Nice. Starting with those hamstring curls for 12 to 15. Good job. If you need to grab a drink, do so. We're going right into 12 reps next of each, so it's only going to get easier. 12 reps of each of the lunges means 24 total. You're welcome. I did the math. What are you at? Okay. Let's begin. 24 of the walking lunges, 12 hamstring curls. Nice. 12 hamstring curls are next. Good job. Remember, those hips do not need to be propped up in order to do the hamstring curls. This time we've got 10 per side, so technically 20 walking lunges and then 10 hamstring curls. Okay. All right, let's do it. 10 and 10. Good job. 10 hamstring curls. Good job. This time we've got 8 and 8. So 16 walking lunges, 8 hamstring curls. We are almost there. It's gonna get easier, I promise. Take breaks whenever you need, or hammer right through it if you feel. Eight hamstring curls. Then we're dropping to 6. Nice. So we've got 6 hand walking lunges, so technically 12, and then 6 hamstring curls. We're so close. We got 6 and then 4, and then we're done. No 2. Okay. Nice. We are so close. Four and 4. Final stretch. Finish strong. Nice. Final 4 hamstring curls, and then we're done. Good job. Wherever you're at, if you're not done yet, that is a-okay. Keep picking away. You're almost there. If you are done, amazing job. That was a toughie. We'll stretch it out. Grab a drink. Give yourself a pat on the back. We're gonna start in tabletop position, and we're just gonna rock those hips back and forth. So stretch those arms out. Just bringing the breath back to normal, back to resting. We're rocking the hips forward and then sinking the hips back onto the heels. Maybe your bum doesn't touch your heels, that's okay too. Just trying to get a little bit further each time. How is everybody feeling? I am a sweaty buddy. All right, we're gonna go into high plank and we're just going to pedal those feet out. So going from one toe to the other, up onto that, dig the toe into the ground, press the heel down of the opposite foot. And then we're gonna bring the right foot to the sky, right knee meets right wrist. And if this is enough of a stretch for you, you're gonna stay here. If you do want a bit more, you can lean into it. And we're gonna hold here for about 15 seconds. Take some nice deep breaths here. Give your body some love. Took about 48 minutes. And we'll come back to high plank. We'll pedal those feet out once again, and we're gonna do same thing other side. So left foot to the sky, left knee to left wrist. And if that's enough of a stretch for you, then we're gonna stay here. Otherwise, we're gonna come down and get a little bit of a deeper stretch. You can also do this stretch like on your couch when you're watching TV, add a little bit of an elevation to make it a bit easier on your body if you find this one hard to get into. Take a few more nice deep breaths here. Good job. Now we're gonna go back up into that high plank. We're gonna bring right foot to meet the outside of that right hand. And then we're gonna plant left hand, reach right arm up to the sky. Then we're gonna bring right elbow to the inside of that right foot, trying to touch the ground. It's not gonna work for everyone, but getting as low as you can. And then we'll reach that arm back up to the sky. Nice. Same thing other side. So starting in high plank, now bring left foot to the outside of that left hand. Plant right foot or right arm down, left arm up to the sky. And then we'll bring left elbow to meet the ground. And back up. Good. We'll just come into butterfly, last stretch. Bring those feet together, pressing the knees apart with the elbows. And if you want, you can lean into it. Otherwise, stay right here. We're gonna hold for about 5-10 seconds. If you want to rock back and forth, you can do that as well. And we are all done for the day. Awesome job. Happy Friday. Have an amazing day, an amazing weekend. And I will be talking to you in the group.